Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, we've got a good one today, and I've done a lot of research on this, and both online and in my personal life, so I feel like this is a video that I hope should help you a lot. But before we get started, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up below, subscribe, turn on the little bell, all the ways for when I put a new video up. So today, as you can tell from the title, we are going to be talking about the best cleansing oils that are also clean beauty. So this kind of came about because I actually own all of these. I'm going to be doing a video, it's probably not going to be up yet, but how to make the transition into clean beauty, because it's kind of a route that I'm going toward or on, whatever. Yeah, a route I'm going on. I've kind of been subconsciously doing that for a while, but I'm actually making more of a concerted effort. And so I will have a lot of tips in that video of how to transition into clean beauty. But for the sake of this video, all of these are actually items that I just kind of read good reviews on, heard a lot about, and bought, and they ended up all being clean beauty, so I take that as a sign. So I'm going to just start by going in order of the cheapest to the most expensive. I find that that is probably the best way, and then I'm going to tell you kind of my thoughts on all of them. So the first one we have is the Glossier Milky Oil Waterproof Makeup Remover. This retails for $12 with 3.4 fluid ounces. It's the cheapest. It also has the least amount of product, but when you actually kind of do the math, if I were to get, say, double this, which would be 6.8 ounces, that's $24. That's still going to be like mid-range. So Glossier says that this is the perfectly proportioned combination of micellar water and weightless oils, and it's supposed to take off everything, all kinds of makeup, including your waterproof makeup. It's hypoallergenic, it's safe for sensitive eyes. I gotta read this, I can't remember it all. Safe for sensitive eyes, safe for lips, cruelty-free, vegan-free, no, not vegan-free, gluten-free, and vegan. So those are all the claims by Glossier. So with the milky oil, what you're supposed to do, I'm not sure if you can see it, I moved it so it kind of got shaken up. There's one layer of this milky oil and then one layer of what's kind of the micellar water. You have to shake it to make it effective. And then what they say to do is to take a cotton round and put it onto the cotton round, and you can take off your makeup that way. The pros and cons for this, I think that it is actually a really great size, and the packaging is pretty great because nothing is going to spill. You know that this is on, you can throw it in your bag. This is plastic and it's pretty small. You can put it in your bag, you don't have to check it that way. So I really like that about it. What I don't like is it's probably got the worst application method of any of these that I'm testing. I have a video that I posted above about this, and I tried to do it their way, which is to put it on a cotton round, and then I also used it on my hands just to kind of go over my face. And while that works, I would say that the downside of this is that it's not as convenient, because you go to put it in your hand and it kind of like you lose all of it. It goes through your fingers. So while it does work that way, it's not the best. One other pro for this is it works really well as a spot remover. So say you just want to take off your eye makeup, that's when you could use a cotton round. I actually bought some reusable ones. I'm just using up the last of these cotton ones. You can use a reusable one and just kind of take the makeup off your eyes. And I would say that this is actually the best one of all of these because it rinses off really clean. There's not really that deep, like thick oil or gel consistency to it. So it's really good if you just need to take your eyes off and nothing else. So the next one we have is the Burts Cleansing Oil with coconut and argan oils. This one is $15.99 and it has, 6 fluid ounces. This one is supposed to be rich in antioxidants. A lot of the ingredients are really good for you. So this is 100% natural. It has no paraben, no phthalates, no petroleum, and no SLS. I think I got that right. This one is also dermatologist recommended and safe for use around the eyes. So all of these, I would say 100% are safe around the eyes. I've used all of them multiple times and I've not had any issues with my eyes getting irritated. And this one is supposed to remove all dirt and makeup, and it kind of leaves your face with a smooth, hydrated feel to it without kind of that oily residue, because nobody likes that. My thoughts on the Burt's Bees, I would say that this is really affordable. So you're getting 6 ounces and it's $15-16. You really can't beat it. You can buy this at most drugstores. You could probably buy it at your supermarket, Whole Foods, that kind of place. And it's readily accessible. Unlike Glossier, which you can only buy on their website, this one is everywhere. And I actually have to do a little shout out. I live in Durham, North Carolina, which is where Burts started and is still made. Maybe it's not still made here, but I know they have their corporate office here. So for me, it's like a local brand, even though they're worldwide now. But that's pretty cool for me. I wouldn't say the worst part because I don't have anything bad to say about this one, but I just find it to be a bit unremarkable. And I say that only because the next two that I have, which are the higher price points, are actually my favorite and I think are just out of this world spectacular. So if if your budget only allows you to buy something that's this price point, $15, it's a really good thing to buy. You can buy it anywhere and it does the job. There's nothing wrong with this one. It's just kind of like in the middle. That's fine. Sometimes you need something in the middle. Okay, so we're moving into the last two, which are the higher end ones. They actually also happen to be my favorites. I know. This is a lifelong struggle. I find something, like I'll be scrolling online, shopping online or whatever, and I'm like, oh, that's the one. And then I look at the price and it's like, oh, of course, it's the most expensive one. So I guess I just have good taste. But the next one that I'm going to be talking about is the Origins. This is called Modern Friction, and this is a cleansing oil with radiance-boosting white and purple rice. And then it says it in French, and I'm not going to read that because I can't speak French. So this one is $29 and it has 5 fluid ounces. This is very similar to the Glossier one. You have 2 different layers, and what you're going to do is you're going to mix it before you use it. What you see with this one, well, you might not be able to see it, but I can just tell, like, the Glossier is very liquidy. This one, can you hear that? It's got more in the gel, like the thicker consistency. They say that this is a gentle dual phase cleanser and it's supposed to transform with water from a silky oil to a creamy milk. So that's what you want when you're looking for a cleansing oil. Now, not all of them precisely do that and they still call themselves cleansing oils, but I would say with the next two, they really do this transition where you have an oil and then you put it on your face and then you start rubbing it in with water and it transforms into a milky consistency. And that, I find, is when they are the most effective, when you really see that and feel that change. So like the others, this one is very conscious of what is in it. It's very clean. Also, what is not in it. Actually, sometimes that's more important than what's in it. So this one I'm going to read because I can't remember all of it. This one is formulated without sulfates, SLS, SLES, parabens, formaldehyde releasing agents, phthalates, which is a big one. That's a really big one, guys. Keep an eye out for those. You do not want them in anything. Mineral oil. I'm like on 18 fingers. I don't know where I am. Mineral oil, retinol palmitate, oxybenzone, coal tar. That sounds terrible. Hydroquinone, triclosan, and triclocarban. Wow. I haven't had to read anything like that in a while. I hope I did okay. But basically, Origins is one of the cleanest out there. I absolutely love their products. I will link one of my other reviews for the, the ginseng moisturizer above. That stuff's amazing. I still use it to this day. I've gone through probably like 4 bottles. It's crazy. Or jars. Okay, so the things that I really like about this one is I would say that this, along with the next one, these are the richest formulas that you're going to get out of the ones I reviewed. Now, mind you, there are many others. I can't afford to buy everyone in the world, and these are just the ones that I gravitated to, so that's my little disclaimer. But if you find something that you really like, let me know. I'll do some research, maybe I'll look into it and see what it's like. Along with it being the richest, or one of the richest formulas that I have, I also find that it really does the job. And again, it's because it goes from that oil to milky consistency, and that is where you get rid of all your dirt, all your makeup, and everything. I also think that since it's at $30 or $29, it's right in the middle. And while that is quite pricey, it's not as pricey as my next one. And this is a lot, like 5 fluid ounces. This will take me a long time to get through because you really, when you put it out in your hand, you don't need a lot. I would say like a quarter size amount. And out of all 4 of them, this is probably the one that I'm going to be repurchasing. I I feel like I'm talking so fast. There's just so much information to get through, and I really want to give you guys kind of as many details as I can give you, because I know how important it is when you're reading and watching reviews to try to get all the information you can. So, my last one, and this one is a favorite. This is the second bottle that I've had. This is the Tatcha Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. This stuff is amazing. It's $48, 5.1 fluid ounces. So this one was $29, this is $48, quite a bit more, and you get 0.1 fluid ounce more. It's a luxury brand, 100%. Like, you are paying for the name, for the packaging, for the just the luxness of it all. But this one is supposed to be a 2-in-1 remover and cleanser. It says it gently melts away impurities. They use kind of all the same language, but it is oil, so that makes sense, that it's melting everything off your face. So the claims for the Tatcha are, I'm reading it again: non-comedogenic, non-irritating, non-sensitizing, dermatologist tested. I just start putting fingers up with no idea which one I'm on. Cruelty-free, formulated without mineral oil, synthetic fragrances, that's a big one. Sulfate detergents, urea, DEA, and TEA. So again, Tatcha is definitely considered clean beauty, and you are going to be sure that you're not putting really bad things on your skin. So Tatcha, like I said before, Tatcha and the Origins one, I think these are both really, really great ones. If I could afford to buy this every time, I might. Actually, I don't think I would. I really love this Origin stuff. This is just one of those products that you like, it smells luxe. It looks luxe. It does the job. You don't have an oily residue. You don't need to wash your face again after using it. This one is just a stunner. So the downsides of the Tatcha. Now, we're getting kind of into the really thick of it, because I love both of these top two. But for the Tatcha, this packaging, while it looks luxe and it looks pretty, like you could put it on display somewhere, it's so pretty, it's kind of terrible. And I know a lot of other people have said that too. This, if you were to travel with it, I wouldn't do it. This comes off so quickly. Like, it sits on my shower just fine and nothing happens. But I would not put this in my bag. I would put like a rubber band over it and put it in a plastic bag if I was traveling with it. Like, come on, Tatcha. You're paying $48. You need a little bit better packaging. And $48, that's a downside. Like, I don't have that much to spend every few months on something that I can get for $14 or $12. Now, if we're gonna really, really get into the thick of it, and I had to choose between my top two choices, I think it really depends on your skin. Of course, it depends on your skin for everything. But I would tell you the biggest difference between these two is this has a much thicker consistency than this. This is just, it's almost like weightless oil. It goes on, it transforms seamlessly. This one, it's like it's thick. It transforms into that milky consistency very well, but it definitely is thicker. So I have typically drier skin. I don't mind that. If you maybe verge on the oilier side, this one might not be the best for you. So that's just something to consider. But it's by no means a bad thing about it. It's just the difference between this and this. Guys, I hope that helped. I feel like I need to go take a nap and drink a lot of water because I talked so much. And I hope I provided you with the information that you need. But like always, just leave a comment below. If I missed anything, I am always open to suggestions, and I am learning about this just as you are. So take that into consideration if you go to post a nasty comment. They don't help. Leave constructive criticism. I'm learning just along with you guys, and hopefully I will be transforming my skincare, my makeup, all of that into clean beauty within this year. So keep an eye out for that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!